zoom in. Oh, I can. Yes. Okay, I like this view a lot better. Hi. Welcome back to Cosmic Belonging. My name is Fola, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Cancer full moon that's taking place January 13th at about 5:29 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whoa, I lit a candle to protect the energy, and it is going crazy. It is on fire more than I expected it to be, but it'll die down. But yeah, we're going to talk about the energy for the Cancer full moon, how it's going to be affecting each of us and collectively as well. We're going to start collective and then we're going to go and break it down. I believe I'm going to do a card reading for each sign. I think that's how I'm going to do it. But I wanted to talk about the energy, but there's so much going on that I feel like I have waited and waited and waited. And now today I just feel the good vibes. I feel the juju. And so I'm here. Um, yeah. So first let's talk about the astrology. So when you have a full moon, the sun is in one sign and the moon is in the exact opposite sign, the sister sign. Okay, so the sun is in Capricorn. We all know it's Capricorn season, and the moon is in Cancer. That's why it's called the Cancer full moon. They are both at 24 degrees exactly, which is kind of crazy. 24 degrees and 00 minutes. Can you hear the plane? And yeah, even that, just that exact is so wild to me. And if you know about numerology, you know that there are 12 numbers there are 12 zodiac signs, and 24 is double that. And it's giving the energy of completion, the energy of Pisces, which is really interesting to me because the nodes switch into Pisces Virgo 2 days before. Yeah, on the 11th, 2 days before. And it's like a huge shift in vibes. Okay. Aries Libra gives me, myself, and I versus you and them. Peace versus war. And Pisces Virgo is giving love, attention, spirituality, mental health, and also getting rid of our psychosis, getting rid of our uh, pickiness, our nitpickiness, our so much attention to the physical that we forget about the ethereal. We forget about the spiritual. We forget about our heart and why we're doing the things that we're doing in the first place, right? So we go from like cardinal energy, actionable energy, to this mutable, go with the flow, healer vibe. Virgo is a healer. It's a physical healer, and Pisces is the spiritual healer. It's very much so about mending ourselves, mending our relationship to the world, mending our relationship to our higher selves. Yeah, and bringing the love back in. So yeah, it makes sense to me that this full moon is bringing in the vibe of Pisces completion. That 24 exact is such a big energy signature. It is such a focus point. And then you also have Venus and Saturn conjunct in Pisces, which is helping us to hone in on what we want to commit to, where we are lacking in boundaries, where we need to form up, shape up a little bit, and also how we need to be even more true to our own heart. I kept hearing true to your heart. You must be true to your heart. That's the whole vibe of this full moon. And Cancer is the ruler of the moon, or the moon rules the sign of Cancer. And so when the moon is in Cancer, she loves it there. She may be a little overly emotional, but like, it's very important to feel the feels of this full moon because she will not steer you wrong. She's going to show you what you love. She's going to show you where your heart wants to be, where your desire truly lies. She's going to show you what's important, what's most important. And she's going to allow you to experience a certain amount of freedom. Yeah, Uranus in Taurus is also sextiling the moon and trining the sun. And Uranus is the sign of freedom, or it's the planet of freedom. Uranus rules freedom. It rules like rebellion and shucking the rules and doing the things your own way and finding unconventional ways to live a life and to succeed. And her coming in to sextile this this moon, Uranus coming in to sextile this moon it's like there's something that's landing in our lap here. There is a gift that is landing in our lap, and it's not jarring. It's something that we have known in our hearts that we've always wanted. And it's really about allowing ourselves to step into the energy of what we've wanted, to allow it to come to us, to allow ourselves to, whoa, maybe I won't be on here for long because that was definitely my my phone saying 20%. But yeah, Uranus sextiling this moon it's allowing our hearts to open to what we've always desired. And this moon is going to take place in very different parts of your chart. So you definitely want to look up where 24 degrees of Cancer is in your chart. And so that way you can kind of assess more of what's coming in. You also want to look at where Uranus is, in Taurus, 23, I think, 23, 24 degrees of Taurus. Look at where the nodes are. That is going to be a big thing. I am going to do a live stream about the nodes the day that they switch tomorrow. So yeah, check out that live stream as well. We're going to talk about how it's going to show up for us individually and collectively. But yeah, there's another thing I wanted to talk about. Neptune is conjunct the North Node. It's not exact yet, but there is like some deep spirituality involved in this. It's like it's invoking our dreams. I mean, I already said this moon is awakening our hearts to what we've always wanted, right? It's allowing us to have a taste of it. It's allowing us to start a new journey. But like Neptune is the sign of dreams. It is the planet of dreams. And the North Node is our destined direction. It's pushing us towards our destiny, pushing us towards our fate. And so you may be able to really tap in and to see exactly where you're going with Neptune conjunct the North Node, to have a vision and to fully be able to not just like dream about it and hope about it, but to see it in its fullness. It's a magical energy. It's a magical energy. There's a grand trine happening with Juno in Scorpio, with Mars in Cancer. Oh, yeah. The moon is also conjunct Mars in Cancer, which I feel like it's soothing the Mars and Cancer energy that's kind of been a little sticky. Yeah. It's like, okay, girl, cry it out if you need to. But, we're doing some deep work. We're doing some hard reworking. And this is kind of what you're going to get at the other side of that. So it's like helping you to commit to the work that Mars retrograde in Cancer is bringing us. But it's trining Mars retrograde in Cancer and trining is it the North Node? No, it's Neptune. It's Neptune in Pisces. Neptune trine Juno in Scorpio, trine Mars and the moon in Cancer. Grand water trine, helping the emotions to flow, helping us to feel our fullness. Also, there's a grand trine in Earth. The South Node is trining the sun in Capricorn. That's part of this full moon. And they're trining, the South Node's in Virgo, and they're trining Uranus and Taurus. once again, like another grand trine helping us to really move toward our destiny, to let go of the Virgo traits that are overly picky, that are overly precautious, that want to know exactly what's happening before it shows up. Uranus and Taurus is like, hey, do you trust us? The Sun in Capricorn is like, hey, like, if we keep looking back, if we keep looking for the map, we're never going to move forward. We got to move forward. Nothing that is ever worth getting has been easy. And you haven't ever seen the finish line of the race before you start it, unless it's the shortest thing ever. But we're not doing that. This is the long haul. You're not going to see the finish line, but you know it's there. You know, it's like allowing us to release our anxiety. You know, and there's also a possibility to like dive into it with that trine. You know, you really can. But both grand trines happening at the same time is creating a Star of David. It's creating the you guys know what the Star of David looks like, right? It's two trines that are sextiling each other. And so with the water aiding in the earth trine, that can go either way, right? It can be like, yes, we're doing this, or it can be like, nah, like you're on a roller coaster, you're like, right? That water trine, it allows you to release your emotions, to feel them, but also to know that you're going in the right direction. Neptune says yes. The North Node says yes. You know, this moon says yes. And so these two trines are aiding us into our understanding, our emotional understanding, and our physical work that needs to be done. It's allowing it to open up for us. It's just, and also, so Mars is in Cancer. It doesn't like to be there. But like later down the road in June, Jupiter is going to be in Cancer. I was going to say June to like next June, but it is. It's a full year that Jupiter is going to be in Cancer, and Jupiter does really well in Cancer. So there's like this work that we're doing now that may feel sticky and uncomfortable. That may, I just feel, make us feel itchy, you know. But like doing that work now will help us to open ourselves up and to refine our Cancer energy, so that when Jupiter goes into Cancer, we're expanding the healed parts of ourselves, the healed Cancer energy, because we've done the work on it. We don't want to expand the shadowy sides of Cancer, right? Not when Jupiter's in Cancer. We don't want to do that. So we got to work on it now. We've got to heal our codependency now, heal our crab mentality, you know, like the need to go into our shell and to let our emotions drag us for filth and drag us around. You know, we need to heal that now. We need to step into deeper balance with ourselves now, so that when Jupiter comes into Cancer and it's feeling herself, we get to feel ourselves too, and we get to expand those beautiful parts of our Cancer energy. And now I haven't actually, I meant to look at when Jupiter gets to 24 degrees. Because like I said, this 24 degrees is a huge energy signature. Like exact, no minutes. Okay, period. Like it means something. It means something. So if you have a chart, or if you have a way of looking up a chart, definitely take a look at when exactly Jupiter gets to 24 degrees of Cancer, what's going on that day. And I will look at it and I will be back to like talk about it, because it means something. Okay. This full moon, the remnants of this full moon is definitely going to be showing up when we get to Jupiter at 24 degrees of Cancer. Oh yeah. This is the message for the full moon. I did want to do, okay, I'm going to do, listen, I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to pull cards. If it cuts out, I love you. If it cuts out, I love you to death. Well, not to death, but you know what I mean. But yeah, spirit ancestors, guys, can I get a card? Can I get a card for each sign? Can I get a card for each sign for this Cancer full moon? A little bit of advice, just a little bit of. Can I get some advice? A message that each sign needs to hear. Aries down to Pisces. Everything I'm going to read is upright. Allow me to tap into the energy of the collective. What do my collective listeners need to hear? Aries to Pisces, one sign, or one card per sign. Ooh, my words. My words. Spirit ancestors, guys. What message needs to be relayed for this Cancer full moon? What's showing up for each sign? The deck I'm using is Moonology Messages Oracle by Yasmin Boland. Help me to see, help me to read for them. Two more. Last one. All right. Aries. Well, Jesus. Sheesh. Ooh, enchanted moonlight. Oh, I didn't talk about this. The square that's happening with Chiron, Lilith, and then the sun and the moon. It's a grand square. There's so Chiron's been in your sign for quite some time. It's going to leave in 2026, but you see this door? It's like this full moon is really helping you to transcend the wound of yourself, Aries. It's lighting the way, it's lighting the path. Yeah. Let's see. Enchanted. Oh, moonlight. There we go. There is something magical enchanted about moonlight. Whatever it touches turns a beautiful creamy silver. Something is doing this in your life now or is about to. Life is all about cycles, as is astrology and moonology. Right now, you're about to move into a more enchanted time or cycle in your life if you believe. Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like this full moon, like I said, is opening a door for us, right? It's specifically opening a door for you and helping you to transcend the wound that Chiron in Aries has been bringing up for you, Aries. That should I do it? Can I do it? Oh no. It's like, how much do you believe in yourself? The door is there. It's open. It's waiting for you to go. It's waiting for you. And it's not closing anytime soon. Don't get me wrong. It's not closing. It's just waiting for you. It's waiting for you to take the leap, to step through, and to know, to fully know that your intuition isn't going to steer you wrong. That the thing you've been thinking about, the thing that you have been vexing about, I mean, you know what's best for you. Go, leap forward, charge forward. All right, Taurus. Strength, yang moon. Okay, Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, this is demanding something of you. Yang energy is the masculine energy, yin is the feminine, right? It's saying, hey, baby, we're moving forward. Yes, you are about to step into an opportunity that's going to require strength from you. It's going to require mental strength and physical strength. It's going to require you to take the steps forward that you have been called to step into. That sounded a little, it almost feels like answering the call. I keep hearing from Game of Thrones, you refuse the call. Little Lyanna Mormont, you refuse the call. Don't refuse the call. Call your banners, okay? It's time to go to war. Well, it doesn't have to be war, but it's time to step up. It's time to move forward, to take charge, and also to be at peace with yourself doing so. Yeah. All right, Gemini, new beginnings, Gemini. Oh, I love this. All right, this is signaling the end of a cycle, the end of something that you've known you've needed to let go of for a while now. It feels as though this is starting the turnaround. I keep hearing Jupiter and Gemini, Jupiter and Gemini. It's like no more are you able to, or no more are you willing. There it is. No more are you willing to put your energy towards stuff that you don't care about, or that you know where it's going to lead you and it's not leading you anywhere good. You are starting fresh with this new moon. You are seeing exactly what is beautiful and blossoming in your life and walking towards that. Now, new beginnings do require an ending. Okay, so be brave. Be brave, step away, and not just step away, step towards. Stepping away from that stuff that you don't need, stepping towards your new beginning because you deserve it. Cancer, release blocks. The falling moon. Oh, Cancer. Oh, Cancer. So you are cardinal signs. You are going to feel, you're going to feel the grand trine, and that's going to be beautiful for you, but you are going to feel that square. All right. And it feels as though there's gunk, there's emotional gunk that's been building up that you're going to have to release. It's going to bring up all the emotions for you. It's going to bring up where you have been overdoing it. Yeah, where you have felt underappreciated. And it's going to ask you, are you going to live in that energy, or are you going to do away with that energy? Take your emotions as a sign. That's your intuition. If you're not feeling good, if your feels are murky, then you know you need to release that and step away from something and go towards where your feelings are ignited, where your heart is being exalted, where your heart is exalted. Yeah. But in order to do so, it might be a little emotional. Okay, you feel your feels, and that's okay because your feels are simply a guidance system. All right, having feelings that are overwhelming isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just a blaring sign that something needs to change. Leo, yeah, Leo. Ooh, Leo, cut your losses. Moon in detriment. Well, you're saying no to something. You are moving forward and moving away from something as well. Wow. And this is moon in detriment. This is moon in Capricorn, which the moon is in Cancer, but the sun is in Capricorn. And so maybe there's been something through this Capricorn season that you've been trying to like whip up, or you've been trying to invest in, and it's just not working out. And you're like, fuck this. No more. Okay. No more. Wow. Yeah, I feel like there's also a bit of pride in this, that maybe you don't want to move forward because you're like, no, I invested this much in this. Like, I need to get something out of it. No, I've been showing up. I need to my just due. I need people to recognize me or to acknowledge me. And it's like, Are you going to stay stuck in the mud, or are you going to pick up and pack out? All right? Because is it worth staying someplace or staying in an energy that's not pleasing you? Or are you going to cut your losses? Or are you going to, how do I say this? Are you going to chalk it up to the experience, chalk it up to the game? Yeah, because you're not losing out. You are gaining vital information. Life is all about the experience. And sometimes you do have to walk away from stuff. And sometimes it looks as though we're not on the winning side of that and it sucks. But does it really? It only sucks if you make it. It only sucks if that's your sentiment walking away from it. Virgo. Ooh, talk to the moon, communicate. Oh, Virgo. Oh, Virgo. Oh, Virgo. This actually feels fairly encouraging. It feels as though you're going to get a whiff of where you're headed. A whiff. It feels as though you're going to get an idea of how this next 18 months of the South Node in your sign is going to play out. All right. And like I said, there's 2 grand trines happening. It's very supportive energy, but it's also reconstructive energy. And I need you to spend some time contemplating things on your own or with a really trusted ally, a good old Judy, you know, or really just meditating. Like this is about getting your bearings together, Virgo. It's about understanding what's going to be required of you in the months ahead, in the 18 months ahead, but also just like in order to see your visions through. Yeah. This is less doing, more understanding, less like hitting the pavement, hitting the ground running, and more finding the feeling that you're looking for. It's that Pisces side of you that opposes your energy that you are going to start to get a feel for, get a taste for. You're going to have to tap into your higher power. And there's definitely some messages there for you. There's something that needs to be communicated to you, whether that be by another person or if that is from source. Libra, moon called, meant to be. Look at that. Libra, you are hanging out with folks. This feels like some good tribal energy. Like, look at them. Look at them. They're out there. They're in the desert. They're having a grand old time. And there's community here. Yeah, it feels like I said, the Lilith is in Libra. Black Moon Lilith is in Libra, and it feels like for you, Libra, there is going to be like she a baddie and her baddie friends moment. You know, like communal leveling up. There it is, communal leveling up. Find your friends. I was gonna say have a séance, Lord. Hey, go talk to the moon, go howl at the moon. Okay. Because this cardinal energy is activating you to get together with people who are headed in the direction that you're headed in. And you just got scot free. Okay. The South Node is no longer in your sign, and you are able to feel your zhuzh. You're able to get together with folks and not feel the pressure of having to take care of everything, of having to to overextend yourself. It's like, oh no, I know who I am. Let me go find people who know who they are and where they're headed as well. And let's get together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You and me can have a time. Go watch The Parent Trap. Anyway, I tried it. But yeah, this is like, watch your favorite movie with your favorite friends. Like, this is really good juju, a good Judy. And it feels like you're going to be, oh, girl, you're gonna find yourself in situations where everything just gels. Scorpio, go for it. Reach for the moon. Ow. Ow. All right, Scorpio. I mean, do I have to say anything? Go for the goal. All right. Juno being in Scorpio is allowing yourself to see exactly what you need. It's allowing yourself to also see through the things around you. It's like you, and that grand trine in water, you're going to be on fire. I can feel it. You're going to be on fire this full moon. I want to say new moon because there's so many beginnings happening here, but it is a full moon. But this culmination is going to bring you a vision of your dreams. It's going to be a vision of, oh yeah, this is the thing that I've had on my board for a while, and it's time to hit the ground running. It's time to level up the vision. It's time to reach even further than what I've always wanted for myself, and then hit the ground running. Yeah, this is like elation, Scorpio. It's beautiful energy. It's like a loving support that's coming in from that grand water trine, and then grounding so you don't feel all over the place from the grand earth trine. Say yes to yourself this full moon, Scorpio. Sag, cleansing, moon rising. Moonrise? There we go. Cleansing, moonrise. Mm, Wow, this triangle here, it's very interesting. There's not a lot going on in Sagittarius right now. Um, but I think that's a good thing. I think like you guys had a lot going on during Sag season, and now it's like the chaos has dissipated and you're able to see things clearly for what they are. Um, yeah, and this feels like a redirection. This feels like a redirection, Sag. It feels like you've been gathering puzzle pieces together, and you finally can put the puzzle together. You can finally see part of the picture, and you're like, oh, this is where all the rest of the puzzle pieces go. I can see it. It's an arrow, or maybe it's a triangle, but it's an arrow too. It's leading me in the direction. I see it now. That's what this feels like. It also can be a really good time to do a spiritual cleanse, a bath, a salt bath, to sage your house, Palo Santo. There we go. I said it right. To put selenite in the corners of your home to make sure that your spaces are prepared for you, and, blocking out any energy that you're not looking to include. Capricorn. The law of attraction, moon mastery. Oh, Capricorn, this is all about the mind. This is all about the mind. Um, it feels as though things have been a little rocky. Things have been a little rocky. They haven't been exactly what you wanted, but you've been trying to focus your energy and your attention towards the positive. You've been trying to focus your energy and attention towards the things that are blossoming and blooming in your life. And because of that, things are coming in for you. And I think they're going to be more visible during this full moon. I feel like people are going to show up for you. Opportunities are going to show up for you. And it may honestly, like, I feel like a swelling of emotion. I feel like there is an opportunity to release emotion, to um allow yourself to breathe. Yeah, and allow yourself to find community, to find, or not even to find, but to see evidence that you have been doing what you need to do, Capricorn. You have been. Yeah. Mm. Because a lot of the times, we set ourselves in the mindset to go towards what we want, and we don't always see the progression, we don't always see the progress, but this is clear physical progress being made. It's an example of your devotion, is what I'm hearing. Hmm. Aquarius, I don't know why I said it like that. Aquarius, you have drawing down the moon knowledge. Oh, 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 oh. All right. So Aquarius, I feel like you've been trying to put things together. I feel like you have been not struggling, but like maybe you're coming off of a period of like, what's going on? And you've been trying to build back. Yeah, I hear build back better is what I'm hearing. Build back better. And there's messages here for you. There's information that's going to come from this full moon, um, about how to do that, about the emotional fortitude that you're going to need. And I know emotions aren't your main zhuzh, it's not your thing, but like emotions are a guiding system. Emotions are so necessary. They're part of your intuition. And if you block them out, then you're not hearing the messages that are coming down for you, you know? Like sometimes we need to go through struggle to be able to see clearly when we are happy so we can follow that down the rabbit hole. Like oh crap, I was hearing something and then it left me. Um Oh, it's like when you get sick and you're like, "Oh, please just let me feel better. Let me feel better." Then when you feel better, in that moment you understand how wonderful it is. You appreciate your body even more, you know? And then we keep going and then we start to lose that appreciation. We take it for granted. You're in a moment where you are not taking it for granted. So this nugget of inspiration, this nugget of, "Oh, wow." It's like jump starting you. It's kicking yourself into gear. And then you're able to really listen to the messages and not rely on the comfortability of where you've always been. You're like, no, no, no. I know it's not comfortable. I know that I need the knowledge that's coming in. I need the messages that's coming in. I am grateful for them and I'm going to heed their advice. Heed the advice, Aquarius. Last but certainly not least, Pisces. Pisces, moon memories, the past. Look at the door. Look at the door. Hold the door. Oh no. Oh, hold door. Shout out to hold door. Um, this is healing. This is big old healing energy, Pisces. This is like I just see like being surrounded in a room full of ghosts, past memories, past grievances, past loves, and then having that shining door open up for you and you having the ability to step through it. This is making peace with your past. This is making peace with all that you have gone through to get you here, and then activating that North Node in Pisces and moving forward, stepping through the door. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like I said, it's Hodor. It's like hold the door and where that girl in Bran, oh, shout out to her. Bran wouldn't have made it without her. Anyway, They wouldn't have gotten to Uncle Benjamin if Hodor didn't sacrifice himself and hold that door, hold the death and the debris and the past, hold it in. You know, and I'm not telling you to hold your past in. I'm telling you that there comes a time when you need to close the door and hold that door and then walk forward. And that is what this is. This is an illumination of the whole journey that has brought you to where you are. Brought you to a new sense of self and has allowed for you to begin again. So now you have to begin again. It's on you to begin again, to take those lessons and to step into a newer version of you. That's what the North Node is saying. Hey, we're pushing you in a loving way, but your destiny awaits. Your destiny awaits, Pisces. Walk through the door. All right. I love you guys so much. So much. I appreciate you for being here. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, double tap so that you get notifications for whenever I drop a video or a short or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you. And I hope you have a fan-fucking-tastic Cancer full moon. Yeah. I was going to say open yourself up to the possibilities, but the full moon is doing that for you. Okay. All you have to do is stay present and look alive. All right. Oh, and don't forget, you belong. Bye. Bye now.